They call it Europe's last wild river, stretching nearly 180 miles from the mountains of Greece to the Adriatic. Buzzards, even vultures, quarter the ravines and canyons, where bears and wolves roam the forests. The area is rich in biodiversity, but until recently has been little studied. During one survey, scientists here found 50 species new to Albania and 2 new to science itself, and that was in just 1 week. The Vjosa's crystal clear mountain waters teem with life. And environmental campaigners take to its currents to demonstrate just what is at stake.
We have this river, and this is something that you cannot find in any other country in Europe.
So Albania really has something completely unique here.
Yeah, and I think all Albanian people should be proud that we still have this, and we have the fate of this river in our hands.
But the entire river system could soon be destroyed by scores of hydroelectric dams. It's sensitive. Let's get on the boat. At Kalivaj, they don't want us to film the scars and debris left by a huge dam project halted after protests and financial problems. So this place stands as a silent, abandoned symbol, but a symbol of what? That perhaps Albania really is serious about preserving this place, or that it is about to start destroying the last great free-flowing river system in Europe. Heading for a 3rd election win in a row, Prime Minister Edi Rama. For him, a categoric, on-camera promise. No more dams will be allowed.
We have made sure that Vjosa River will be untouched. We have put all the Vjosa River under the status of a protected zone.
But it needs to be a national park with full legal protection.
It's different because Vjosa River is a long river that goes through many villages, and you can't have a national park in all that length.
So you can promise that under your administration there will be no dam built on the river system? No dams?
But under my administration we have cancelled the old projects that were there to be developed.
Of course, but you can promise there will be no new ones?
It's protected. So it's a protected zone under the law.
But that's a promise from you?
No, but it's not a promise from me, it's an obligation by law.
But campaigners don't trust the Prime Minister. They point to Rama's government trying to overturn their recent victory to block a dam project by a legal appeal.
The fight is still going on. We have not managed to have the Vjosa protected yet. It is a decision that says that the Vjosa will be a nature park or a managed reserve, which is 4th category according to IUCN and Albanian law. But this protection level doesn't give the full protection that the Vjosa River needs.
Here we see the entrance of one of the small-scale hydros that was planted.
More evidence of just how near to destruction these unique valleys have come. Another hydro scheme abandoned after the money ran out. We're in a climate crisis. We need to get away from fossil fuels. Hydropower is renewable. It's what we need, isn't it?
In the name of the climate crisis, the solution must never be the climate crimes, because what we are having with all these uncontrolled dam tsunami that we called actually is an environmental crime.
What they call an environmental crime works like this. Take the village of Kut and below its fertile floodplain fields, once again threatened by another large dam. That would flood the valley, destroying the livelihood of the village farmers. Rotting vegetation locked in the reservoir would release large amounts of methane, a powerful greenhouse gas. Small wonder then that the villagers in Kut are unimpressed by dams.
We've grown up living with the Vjosa. It's our lungs. We have everything we need here, so why not preserve it as a national park? If they build the hydropower plant, our village will be gone.
The state needs energy, but it should find other sources, not destroy our land.
The dams would also impede fish moving upstream to spawn. River levels would fall, and millions of tons of sediment would be trapped. And that won't just fill up the dams, reducing generating capacity, it'll alter Albania's precious beaches forever. In recent years, across the US, they have dismantled no fewer than 1,600 dams because of the environmental damage they inflict. And in France, the biggest dam removal in European history is taking place right now in Normandy. Saving the Vjosa River has become a mainstream issue in the election campaign. Street protests have seen main roads blocked, people tying themselves to vehicles. Globally, Leonardo DiCaprio's added his voice to stop the dams. But back on the stump, Prime Minister Rama insists all really will be well.
Not dams and not kind of tourism that has been developed in some parts of Europe, like Calabria in Italy, or some parts in Spain, where practically you kill what makes you sexy.
Although Albania is one of Europe's poorest countries, it does have other energy options. Blessed with more than 300 days of sunshine a year, that's a vast untapped clean power potential. And that could be decisive in saving this unique place. Its wide delta skies as open as its mountain canyons are hidden, where herons, waders, pelicans and, yes, flamingos feed at sunset in the pure, free-flowing waters. The choice to keep what can't be found anywhere else in Europe lies squarely now with the Prime Minister. Can he keep his promise?